So now I told you this ammonia plant, they are creating ammonia and CO2. For the producing ammonia and CO2, our required raw material, methane, water or steam and air. You see this side nitrogen. So nitrogen we will get from this air. For easy understanding, nitrogen we will get from this air. This side hydrogen. Hydrogen we can get this methane. Okay. So remaining carbon we can get this from this methane. Okay. So oxygen we can get this from this water or steam and also this air. So ammonia plant, by these raw materials, they will produce ammonia and CO2. But how they are producing this ammonia and CO2? Because from this natural gas have some sulfur. And this sulfur also harmful for the equipment for the plant. Anyhow, need to remove this sulfur. So utility plant, they are providing first methane. Utility plant providing methane and some sulfur and some condensate. This methane and some condensate will go to the some water. It will go to the knockout dam. It is called knockout dam. Okay. When knockout dam passes, that time what will happen? This water will condensate. So this is the remaining methane and sulfur. Okay. Utility plant providing this methane and sulfur and some water. So when this go to this knockout dam, all water removed and remaining methane and sulfur. But this sulfur also more harmful for the plant. So anyhow need to removing the sulfur. For the removing this sulfur, this ammonia plant, they will take this product into the desulfurization section. But before going, it will go to the hydro generator because this sulfur not possible to remove directly. For this reason, it will go to the hydro generator. The ammonia plant, first time this product will go to the hydro generator. It is called hydro generator. Okay. The ammonia plant, this methane and sulfur, first time we go to the hydro generator. I will try to keep block diagram for easy understanding. This hydro generator, sulfur react with hydrogen and create hydrogen sulfur. Okay? And this side, so this hydro generator we get this hydrogen sulfide and remaining methane. Okay? This is hydro generator first two. Okay, we get hydrogen sulfide and methane. But this I told you this sulfur is very harmful for the plant. So for the removing the sulfur, it will go to the where? Desulfurization section. Desulfurization section. Desulfurization, D means remove. Desulfurization section, they are using zinc oxide. The catalyst using zinc oxide. So this desulfurization section, they are using zinc oxide. And this side going methane and hydrogen sulfide. Our main target, catalyst, correct. Catalyst, they are using zinc oxide. Because our main target anyhow need to remove this sulfur. So this zinc oxide react with hydrogen sulfur. Because directly sulfur not possible to react. So this zinc oxide react with hydrogen sulfide and they will create zinc sulfide plus water. Okay? The main function of the desulfurization system for the removing sulfur. But we are removing this sulfur by absorption system because this side using zinc oxide catalyst. This zinc oxide catalyst react with hydrogen sulfide and create zinc sulfate and absorb this vessel. They are using two vessels. Okay. So finally we get this water, steam and this methane also this side there. Methane not react. So desulfurization system, what types of product we get? We get methane and water. Okay? Now come the main reaction. So after desulfurization system, this product methane, it will go to the primary reformer. So it will go to the primary reformer. Primary reformer. So primary reformer, what types of product coming? Is methane coming? Shear water coming. This primary reformer entry methane. This methane will ignited. The primary reformer they are ignited many burner. Okay? So ignited burner. So yes, so this methane will react with when they start burner, that time some steam produce. Okay? So this methane react with water, that means steam. This methane in primary reformer react with water and create, what will create? CO, very good, and H2 and 4, 14, 6. CO and hydrogen. Again react with 2H2. What will happen? Because 2 oxygen, that means CO2 and 4, 8. Here, the primary reformer main reaction are happening. After reaction, we are getting CO2 and hydrogen. Because for the producing ammonia, we required hydrogen. So slowly we are getting this side hydrogen, more hydrogen coming. But also need CO2. CO2 also we already get. But CO our no need. And CO is also harmful for the equipment. Anyhow, need to remove also CO. Okay? And another element remaining, nitrogen. Nitrogen we already get this side. Still now we are not getting nitrogen. For that reason, this product will go to the secondary reformer. We are using yes, ammonia. So it will go to the where? Secondary reformer. Okay? Secondary reformer. Secondary, which element will go? CO, some CO2, and this hydrogen. These three products will go to the secondary reformer. But our need nitrogen and our need to reduce CO. For that reason, we are using air in secondary reformer. Because air have nitrogen and air also have oxygen. Oxygen and carbon monoxide react and create carbon dioxide. Because our need more carbon dioxide, CO no need. More carbon dioxide and nitrogen. For that, CO converted to CO2. So this side we are providing air because in air have nitrogen and oxygen. But this side also some methane also coming. Methane is still now from this primary reformer methane not completed. Some methane also going this side. So after this side also reaction happen. This methane react with water and create carbon dioxide and this hydrogen. And where this side we are using this oxygen. So oxygen react with hydrogen and create water. Okay? Create water. So this water again react with the methane and create carbon dioxide. By this system, they are producing carbon dioxide. Otherwise, this CO react with water. What will happen? CO2 plus hydrogen. So if carbon dioxide is no. This is the secondary form.
H2 plus
After it will go. This side also have some reaction. After it will go to the STS. Okay, Mr. Khalid? So this side we finally get this CO2, hydrogen and some water and nitrogen. Okay? So this side, that types of element we get. Nitrogen we get, hydrogen we get, carbon dioxide also get, and still some carbon monoxide. But our target anyhow need to reduce carbon monoxide fully, but fully not possible, 0.3% remaining in the process. So for the remaining carbon monoxide, it will go to the where? Shift converter. Shift converter. There are two shift converters. One is called STS, another is LTS. STS means high temperature shift converter and a low temperature shift converter. And sometimes it is calling CU shift converter. because we are converting CO2. So they are using two shift converter. This shift converter main function to the converted the carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide by what? By
with catalyst.
with this catalyst and with temperature difference. High temperature shift converter, this at more temperature. When more temperature, that time CO when react with oxygen and water, it will convert it to carbon dioxide. Okay? So this is two shift converter. This shift converter after converting, only we are converting the carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide. So this side we are also getting, which one getting? We are getting carbon dioxide, more hydrogen and nitrogen, still some carbon monoxide still are there. Okay? So after shift converter, still some carbon monoxide. So this carbon monoxide and this side also have carbon dioxide, hydrogen, nitrogen. It will go to the absorber. This side have one absorber. So absorber they are using catalyst. They are using vanadium pentoxide and this potassium carbonate. And maybe 3 types of catalyst they are using. So while absorber going this product, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and some steam also there. When it will go to the absorber, that time what will happen? Carbon dioxide and have some water, steam. And this side, if they use catalyst potassium carbonate, if they use catalyst potassium carbonate, so what will happen? It will filled by potassium carbonate, absorb. In absorber, if they put the potassium carbonate, that will be created by potassium carbonate. This gives okay. Okay. So this absorber by this system absorber absorb the CO2 and transfer to the steeping system, and from the steeping system CO2 will go to the urea plant. For steeping CO2 from the Banfield solution, ammonia plant are used SP section and LP section, and this solution continue recirculation. So CO2, CO and unconverted gases will go to the methanetor, and this solution will go to the steeping system. After steeping from the steeper trough, CO2 will go to the compressor, and after CO2 compressor it will go to the directly reactor. So from this we getting already CO2. Okay. So now remaining our which one? Ammonia. Ammonia still are not getting. This side have some hydrogen, some nitrogen. This absorber side. This is unconverted, not reacted. Hydrogen, nitrogen. This is some steam and some carbon monoxide and some carbon dioxide. Okay. So this product finally it will go to the methanetor. Methanetor. Why it is called methanetor? Methanetor main function of the methanetor for creating the methane. But how create methane? Because this side have some CO, CO2. If CO react with hydrogen, so what will happen? CH4 plus 2, this side 2, 4, 6, 3. Okay? So that time it will create CH4 and some water. If this carbon dioxide also react with hydrogen, what will happen? Say CH4 plus 4, 4, 4, 8. Okay? Okay? Reaction okay?
Yes.
2 oxygen, 2 oxygen. So mainly this in the methanetor, main function of the methanetor for the creating methane. For that reason its name is methanetor. So remaining this side gets to this side, finally we get this methane and we get this steam, and also this side unconverted have nitrogen and hydrogen. Nitrogen and hydrogen. Okay? So this nitrogen and hydrogen will go to the ammonia converter. Ammonia converter. And this side nitrogen and this side have nitrogen and hydrogen. Okay? This nitrogen hydrogen react and create ammonia NH3. Okay? So in the converter they creating this ammonia, but this is also not creating more ammonia. So this still some nitrogen, hydrogen. This nitrogen, hydrogen again go to this synthesis system, and after they will produce ammonia. So finally we get this CO2 from this side, and we get this ammonia from this side. Around this maybe 70% ammonia producing, and remaining producing this synthesis system and refrigeration system. And this side, this methane, this side it will recirculation. It will recirculation again, it will come to the process. Okay? So by this way, from the ammonia plant, we are getting carbon dioxide and ammonia. So finally, we get this which one? 2 mole ammonia, okay? 2 mole ammonia and CO2.